So I promised my friend in Nepal to show how to make halloumi. This is the type, like the simplest form of cheese. Normally I would use paneer, but now since I'm in Spain, I'm using this. But you could really, like, I use like the fresh cheese in Bhutan to make halloumi. Like the freshest one you can get. It should be really fresh, like freshly made yesterday. But this one works also, like any type of really fresh and not totally processed cheese should work. And then you heat up butter in a little pot. Could also be bigger, or if you want to do 2 at a time in a big pot. And then you can add a little salt just to give it the halloumi taste, because halloumi is a little bit salty. But you can also add the salts and herbs later. So I just transferred it here. So you can see this is really the closest one to like any fresh cheese you can get. And I added water into salt into the water into the pan. And you can also add salt and herbs later, so you don't have to do it now, but I like to do it before. And in Bhutan, actually, I would put this for 1 or 2 hours into water with salt in it to really give it like a salty taste. And then actually it turns into a little bit like Greek cheese. You can eat it fresh like Greek cheese then. So now the water is starting to cook. I have to carefully, don't want to splash, so carefully put it in. That was lucky, nearly, but now you see it works. And now it has to cook. You will see it's down, you know, it's down in the water. And now it has to cook at least 5 minutes, and it will come up a little, like it will get a little bit floaty. And if it's fresh paneer, it might even completely float. So now you have to cook it for, yeah, about 5 minutes. It should be completely cooked, and it will get a little bit wobbly when you get it out. We will see. Okay, I will show it once we're ready. So now it already cooked for 5 minutes, and I don't know if you can see it. It becomes a little bit more floaty, and you see here when I pinch, it becomes a little bit gooey. That's a good sign. So it's working. That's how it should be. So just in case, I leave it in, I think 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we take it out. So, yeah, you missed it because I forgot to film. But just in case, I gave it a turn to make sure it's cooked well from both sides. So I definitely leave it in now a little bit longer. Yeah. Definitely cooked long enough now, and getting it out you have to be a little bit careful, because as you can see it gets a little bit wobbly. So, and now it has to cool completely down. And you can see it's like a gooey texture now, and that's how it should be. It should be completely gooey inside and outside. You can see the fork that I used. But yeah, that's fine. And I put it on a plate so all the water can go away and it can cool and yeah, become the cheese that I'm looking for. So the moment of truth. We have to put some liquid away. Okay, so more liquid came out, but you can see it became quite strong. Now I will cut it so I can fry it. I have to improvise since I'm in how do the round toast. So you can fry it now like halloumi. You can add some herbs and spices. It's already nice. This is how it should look. You can see you can really use it like halloumi. That's already all. Homemade halloumi. Well, we did the shortcut. We didn't do the entire work, we did the shortcut. So now it looks perfect. I added a little bit of salt and herb. And now you can, eat it in your bread or a salad or however you like. This is how it should look like. And it's really, really tasty, especially if you put it in a salad or in a sandwich. It's perfect. So I improvised a little sandwich.
Try it. So you definitely have to add salt to get the original taste. But I mean, you could also just do as you wish. Yeah, there we go. I love it. And yeah, when I was in Bhutan, I was really missing halloumi cheese, so that was the easiest version to just get to something, which really is like halloumi. Like it's so good, and if you're vegetarian, that's a really nice thing that you can do if you're living in the Himalayas. But also anywhere in the world, because all you need is this basic cheese, and then you have to cook it, and then voila, there you go.